Well, there we go. Camp is set up. The first beer hath been cracked. This is where we're going to be living for tonight. In a van down by the river, which I'm pretty sure back when we were kids was an insult and what homeless people did. And now we live our lives wishing that we could have a van. I mean, you probably wish you had a nicer van than this, but it will be nice eventually. So this is the view. This is what we're working with. And the plan is to basically spend the next day here. We're going to camp out here tonight. We're going to do some swimming, enjoy the beautiful scenery, and make a little campfire later, cook up some nice food. I'll tell you more about this in a minute. If you watched last week's episode, you'll know what this is. But this is my new van. I have still got the truck, but I missed a camper van. And if you guys have been watching this channel since the beginning, you'll know that I had a pretty nice E350, but it was a petrol. Well, this one is a diesel, and that's the one that I've always wanted. This is the 7.3 litre Power Stroke. This is a 1996. It's been a motocross van its entire life, and I've spent the last couple of weeks just grabbing any free time that I had to rip out the inside. And then yesterday, Amanda and I put in some sound deadening. We made some reflectics for the windows, just started to lay the foundations for when we do the build. And I'm really excited about this one because it's going to be different to my first one, which was very much like a full-time rig. It had tons of storage space in there, butcher block countertops, soft close drawers. I mean, I spent a lot of time and effort, and Chris from CK Woodworks did an amazing job on that thing. But this one's going to be more of a weekend warrior build. And the reason I wanted this is because I want to be able to trailer my Can-Am places so that we can go and explore some stuff, do some stuff in the summer when it's too hot to ride here. And then also to take the Sea-Doos so we can go and check out some lakes and rivers and go to the ocean and do all that kind of stuff. So slightly different layout, different to the last one. I'm very excited, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in the coming weeks. But for now, cheers. Cheers, babe. Cheers. And I'll be back in a minute once I've finished this to tell you about the sponsor of today's video. So let me give you a little look at our setup here. This is the new beast, 1996 E350 with almost 300,000 miles on the clock, which might sound like a lot, but these 7.3s are known to be 500,000 mile engines with just oil changes. So I don't mind doing some maintenance. I had a transmission rebuild recently, and so this is going to be a perfect base for my build. It's the extended one as well, exactly the same as my last one, which means that we get this extra bit here, so the regular one ends about there. We get all of this. And given that we are completely off-grid out here, this episode is sponsored by Renogy, who very kindly provided me with their new 200-watt solar blanket. And this thing is awesome for situations like this where you may have a vehicle that you don't have set up with permanent panels on the top, or you just don't want them. You want to be able to show up, throw out the solar panels, and then start charging your power bank. I've got this thing hooked up here to my EcoFlow, and this is powering my Starlink internet, which is up here, stuck to the roof. And as you can see, that is the solar blanket. So it literally just unfolds. It's super easy to set up. It literally packs away to a little square about this big, and it weighs like 15 pounds. So to be able to throw it into the back of your car, I can honestly even take it on the Sea-Doo as well. So in some future episodes, you might see that thing popping up because it makes perfect sense when you're in a place like this and you've got all the sun you could possibly want. It's currently charging at about 160 watts, which is exactly what you want from a 200-watt panel. And I've got it powering the Starlink, which is just sipping power at like 25 watts. And then it is also keeping the battery topped up on my fridge here, which has got all of our stuff in it for dinner and everything else tonight. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do with the solar setup on the van, so it's just really nice that I'm able to come out, do trips like this before it's all fully set up, not have to drill into the roof or anything like that. Fold it out, and I'm all set to get power to that power bank. So thank you, Renogy, for sponsoring this episode. If you're interested, I'll drop the links below. Go and check them out. Perfect for these kinds of off-grid adventures. And they've also got some cool fan perks too. Like I say, all the information will be in the description below. Thank you to Renogy for sponsoring this episode. And now, on to, I guess, just more relaxing. In case you're wondering who this is Blue. This is Amanda's dog. He doesn't really like Diesel, I'll be honest, but Diesel tolerates him, and he is getting better. Amanda's laughing. Yeah, Blue is definitely a herding dog, and he likes to herd Diesel, aka nip at him whenever he gets too close. Is that nice? Oh, is that nice? Diesel! Come here! Woohoo! See, they tolerate each other, it's fine. I tell you what though, I am absolutely stoked, even though it is just a crappy old van at the moment. Look at it, we've got a little awning set up, our chairs, got a little table. Wait for dinner, we've got some really nice stuff I'm gonna do for dinner. Got Amanda just cheeked out over there. Let's have a look, babe. Woohoo! So yeah, yesterday we put in all of this kill mat in the roof, just going to keep it a little bit quieter. And then I've also got some insulation, some thinsulate stuffed in the walls. We'll add some spray foam as well. Going to put in a nice ceiling, put in a floor, subfloor. Right now we've just got these moving blankets. But yeah, we'll get it all dialed in. The plan is going to be though, bed right here this time instead of across the back, because Amanda's almost 6 feet tall. I'm 6 feet, and so with both of us trying to lie crossways, it just wouldn't be comfortable. So I'm going to put the bed here, and it's also going to fold up into a couch. So when we're just chilling, I'm going to put a swivel base on this, and then we can just be on the couch. One of us could be here. I'm going to mount a TV up here. I'm going to do like a sink and stuff down that end, and then I'll do like a unit here with just general, if I want to use my laptop or something, and then a very small closet on that end. And that's going to be it. I'm not going to do anything up on the ceiling. So my last one, I had cabinets along the whole thing, and it was great for storage space, but it did feel like an airplane because you sort of just walk down the middle and there's just things either side of you. I want this to feel much more open and also to be more modular, so things aren't going to be as like permanently installed. So I'm going to have my little 2-burner stove, but I can cook with it on the little cooktop that'll be over there if I need to, or you can bring it out and cook out here. I'll put like a little fold-out table on here, and still a work in progress. I'm still kind of mulling over the ideas in my brain, but that's where I'm going with it. Much more of like a weekend warrior build. But it just makes me so happy to be back in a van, because one of the things that I missed about my van is the ability to post up and have somewhere where you can just sit inside and chill. Because I love my truck camper, and if you guys have seen my truck camper, don't think that I'm not happy with how that turned out. It's just that that serves a different purpose. The truck camper is fine for me if I'm by myself and I just need somewhere where I can post up for the night. But if I'm looking to like go and do something where I can do this and like park up on the side of the river and just enjoy myself and have a nice place to hang out, it's just not quite big enough. And especially if I've done a long drive and I get to where I'm going, I've been driving for 8 hours, and then to relax, I've got to sit in my driver's seat because the back is literally just set up for sleeping. Or if the weather's not very good and, you know, I still want to stay up and drink a bottle of wine or something like that, I can't do that as much in the truck. So this is way better for all of that. So I've still got the truck. It will still be set up as a camper, but this is going to become my main rig for that kind of thing, because it's got that 7.3 diesel. It's able to tow whatever I want with it, basically, in terms of my Can-Am, my Sea-Doos, and the boat. Very, very pleased. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel, guys, because we're going to be doing a lot more with this. I have never seen a dog swim with its head like 12 o'clock high. See the donkeys? See your donkey friends? No, stay here and let them have a drink. So one of the cool things about the res is that there are a ton of wild donkeys. So there's actually a couple over there just having a drink right now. They come down here. This is, actually I think this is called Donkey Beach, the one that we're at. So we'll probably see them later on as well. But yeah, they just roam around and they're not super friendly. Some of them are. Some of them are used to being fed, but most of them are pretty skittish. But they don't seem too bothered that we're over here. Hi, buddy. So I have like these mosquito things around the van that's keeping them away. Anyway, we're looking for firewood because tonight's dinner needs a campfire, and Amanda is going to use her native firewood tracking skills to find us some. This afternoon was very chilled. We just basically sat by the river, drank some beers. Amanda's mum came down, we got to hang out. It's been a long time since I've just been able to sit and relax, so that was very much needed. Oh my god, look how many mosquitoes.
Oh, baby donkey.
What? Is that a donkey?
Pretty sure. Yeah, flat teeth. Look, flat tooth.
Oh, that's
It's your
crazy.
baby donkey.
So we're just gonna drag that back to camp?
Yeah.
All right. You grab it and I'll film. Right here. So when you're sawing wood, guys, you got to make sure that you go with the grain.
You gotta use a sharp edge.
So you can see here that there are these natural grains in the wood. These are actually where, when they grow, this is the epiphany of the tree. So it grows, so if you count these, you can actually figure out how much bullshit someone is talking. I don't know why I turned into Conor McGregor with my warfare. It's just a hard day at work. Look at all this. Just.
Oh, babe, you're gonna burn your camera.
Beauty. So the plan is tonight, I want to cook everything over the campfire. I bought this little griddle, and so we're going to be using this over the top. And we've got, what have we got? Corn, potatoes, some burgers, salad. Obviously salad isn't going to be done over the campfire.
All the good.
But yeah, it's going to be a feast. What do you guys think of my twinkly lights? So I saw these on Amazon, and it's basically just this hockey puck that it's all battery powered, so you can have them like do fading stuff or this. In fact, that's kind of cool. I might just leave it like that. And then that thing will light up as well as like its own little hockey puck. But yeah, it all just pulls out that little disc, and it's just charged by USB-C. But it's perfect, like around the little awning that I've got on this. Whoa,
My shoulder.
what we throwing?
Just lights.
What you got?
I've got all these from the weekend that Elliot didn't use. So I thought it'd be fun.
Nice. So there is zero light pollution over here. So hopefully tonight we can get some badass time lapses. So those solar panels kept us charged. We only use 6% battery powering the fridge, the internet. All right, let's see. So we need burgers, we need potatoes, corn on the cob. I got some potatoes, little baby potatoes, and soaked them in olive oil and herbs and spices. And we're going to just throw them straight on the coals in some tin foil, or aluminum foil, as Amanda likes to call it. Babe, this smells so good.
Does it?
Come and have a sniff. Come and sniff.
It smells like garlic. It smells really good.
Have a sniff.
I love garlic. It does smell really good. It
Right?
smells very gourmet.
Right? Alright, got some nice coals going on. Oh, that's hot. Oh. Alright, good. We're on. Yeah, we could definitely do a couple more sticks. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight on the coals.
Are you really?
Yep.
Okay.
You hear that?
Don't burn them.
It's fine. You can't burn things on campfires, right?
Okay.
Potatoes, corn, burgers will go on last. So one of my subscribers just randomly sent me these two amazing gifts. So this knife, which I'll take out in a second, and these tongs, and it's kind of hard to show you because of the light. They have these custom scales on them, which are like neon yellow black, and then the blade on the knife, if I can do this one, in fact, oh god, this is bad, don't do this at home. But the blade on the knife is Damascus, and it's just absolutely gorgeous the way that he's done it. But anyway, I was really pleased with that, so I'm going to be using the tongs at least tonight. So the side that's down now is the side that was on the top?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Just a kiss, just like a little mwah. All right, so that's the corn that's good. Let's see, how are we looking on the potatoes? Oh, buddy. Yeah, that looks good. That smells good too. Oh, ha, hot pepper. That's good. There you go, babe. Your child's portion is ready. Doesn't look like much, but it is delicious. Well, good morning, everybody, from the banks of beautiful Lake Havasu. Tell everybody how you slept.
Slept great.
She was actually too cold, so I've got a little portable AC unit, and it was on eco mode all night, but it kept it nice in there, didn't it?
No, it was nice. It would have been nice if I had like a little blanket for my...
Or like a hoodie or something, like I told you that.
I brought one, I put it on. I also didn't have any pillows.
That's true.
Which is
she
fine.
did. I woke
That's
up.
what towels are for.
I woke up to her going. But it really is surprising how cool it stayed. We had a couple of the fans going. Got the dogs in here. I mean, it was a full house. The dogs were down that end. There's the AC unit. And realistically, it still doesn't have proper insulation in there. So once we're fully insulated, it's going to be beautiful in there. So I think the plan is get this fire stoked again and then make some brekkie. Actually, I need a cup of tea. No coffee?
That sounds good.
Got the solar blanket, ripping some free energy. This is really cool though. I'm really impressed with how well this is working. Like 200 watts that folds up that small. You can just throw it out. I mean, like, even if you're just car camping, you could just chuck it up on the roof of your car and then just use, I mean, you could use a little jackery. Like the amount of power that it produces in full sun. Yeah, so you guys know I would never recommend anything that I wouldn't use myself or spend my own money on. And that is definitely something worth checking out if you're looking for portable solar power. 200 watts, that's a lot. It's a lot of power. That's honestly, 200 watts is the amount that I have on the roof of my truck camper. Oh, that sun's already got some heat to it. I think I'm going in for a dip. That's chilly, babe.
Is it?
Yeah. Little morning polar plunge. Oh, it's nice once you're in, but my goodness.
Stay. He does his best.
It is absolutely glass today. Come here. Come here. Hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, this isn't a bad way to start a morning. Nice calm lake. Beautiful sunshine. Beautiful girlfriend. That bikini. Let's go. Let's go. Want some brekkies? You hungry?
You also had a big one.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Leftover potatoes. Get in there. Is that nice, Blue? Is that nice? Yeah. Beauty. Refried beans. Oh wow, expert.
Just doing my best.
Doing great, babe. We won't even taste that shell.
Shut up.
It's rustic, babe.
You
It's
want
rustic.
to? Just adds a little crunch. Or just
3 is fine. Yeah. Want a little bit of S&P on the titties? I do love just one pot cooking.
What's that?
So I do love just one pot cooking.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice for not having to do the wash. Well, it's nice for Amanda not to have to do too much washing up.
Oh, you're dripping.
Yeah. Been slaving away over a hot stove, babe. Just providing. Just being a man.
Perfect. That's good.
Titties. Good?
Perfect.
Couple more?
Nope, that's good.
Everybody
Moss.
Everybody in the comments is always like, can't believe you eat such hot stuff. Look, Amanda does too. Ghost pepper sauce. Alright, boys and girls, mostly boys, 98% boys, I think, watch my videos. Little brekkie burrito, cheers. Mmm. Babe, that's good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Look pretty good.
Damn! Damn! Whoa! Keep turning. Whoa! Look at that. Woohoo! Cheeked out. It's Bloosh. Ah! You a crow? Ah! Good boy. Well, it's that time. We're gonna go for a glamping poop. So I bought this foldable toilet seat, which is actually super comfy. You tested it this morning, how was it?
It was nice.
Yeah?
Way better than squatting.
So we're gonna go and find ourselves a nice place, dig a hole, put my little chair over it. I'm not gonna take you guys with me though. I'll just report back on how it was. Mission accomplished. And check this out. Inside here, so this is the AC setup that we had going last night. So this is just like some Thinsulate material that I've actually stuffed into the sides. It's a really good insulation. I used it on my last van. And basically, yeah, you line it first, and then anything that you can't get with it, we use expanding foam, and that just gives you a little bit more insulation from the heat. But it's all in here, as you can see. It's literally the same stuff that they use for like ski jackets and things, made by Thinsulate. It's really, really good. Anyway, I cut some out so we could run the exhaust out through the window. And then we've got this running. It ran all night on this other little power bank that I've got, this Anchor. This is dead now, but it just died, and it's now currently running on its built-in battery. And it's saying that we've got, yeah, like 2.5 hours of battery life left. It is wild. But that's pumping out 60-degree air. And as you can see, outside, 98 degrees. In here, 90. So already, even with basically no insulation in here. It's doing a really good job. So I think some hot summer camping shouldn't be an issue, especially if I take this thing. I was also thinking about maybe putting an AC unit in the ceiling, because they make one now that's really small and it fits the same size as one of the vent fans. And so I'd do a vent fan at the rear and then an AC unit up here. Potentially. I'm still weighing up my options. But if you've got any input and you have experience with building vans, let me know in the comments below. What portable AC do you recommend? Not portable, what roof mounted AC do you recommend? Obviously I'm going to be on 12 volt power, solar. I'm going to try and get 600 watts on the roof. I'm going to try and do 3 200 watt panels if I can, if they'll fit. I've just got to measure it out. I might have to cut through one of these supports to allow me to run the unit, not in the front, but the one in the back, because I want to push it quite far back to then give me enough roof space where I can put panels up. But that's my plan, that's what I'm thinking. 600 watts of solar, alternator charging, and that should honestly get me way more power than I need. And then either run the power banks that I have from whichever brand I end up going with. Honestly, they're all great. I have Jackery, I have Anchor, I have EcoFlow. Yeah, they're the 3 that I have now, and they all work brilliantly. So it just, whichever one you like and whichever one has the best deal, that's honestly the one I recommend, because I've now used all of them and I would recommend them all to you. So just look for the one that you can get the best deal on and that fits the form factor you need, and that's the right choice. But I may end up just going with a regular battery setup and get, you know, 600 amp hours of lithium batteries, stick them underneath the bed, and then I already have my inverter and I have a bunch of other electronic stuff that I bought for my last van build that I never used. So I'm on the fence. Still got to decide what route I want to go with this build. I want to keep it simple, but I also want it to be super functional. Now I'm sure some of you guys watching this are familiar with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, because he had what it ended up being 15 million subscribers or something crazy. He gained 12 million subscribers in the last 18 months. That guy was amazing, and sadly for us has decided to stop making YouTube videos. So in memory, I'm gonna make for the first time the fry bread that he does when he's out on his outback middle of nowhere adventures. And basically it is just a very simple bread that you make from flour, baking powder, and then you just add some water, knead it up in the bag, and then you make little patties, flatten them out, and then you fry them. And you can have them with savory stuff, you can have them with sweet stuff. And so before we get on the road, I figured we would have a little sweet treat. I've got some fruit, some bananas, some peanut butter, some honey, and we're gonna make some fry bread in memory of the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. Let's add 3/4 of a cup of water to this.
Do I have like a little cup?
No more, no less.
I don't get a little cup?
Nope, just gotta pour it in. That's what Luke did from the Outdoor Boys, and he made delicious fry bread every time.
3/4 of a cup.
We're gonna have liquid bread.
3/4 of a cup?
Scrambled bread.
3/4 of a cup.
3/4
right?
of a cup is, is the actual measurement.
Okay.
Oh, I'd go more. I'd say that's like 1/3 of a cup. Oh, yeah.
It's like
maybe.
Right. Well,
let's see.
We'll do a little bit at a time.
Just dump
most
it.
of it. I'll mix and mash.
Just dump it. Is that it?
Oh, that's it.
If this turns out to be good, this might become one of my like staples when I go do my sea-doo camping
Some
trips.
good old fry bread.
Do you think it should it be this sticky? That's so cool. Have you guys ever seen this? A reusable water balloon. Amanda just found them under the water. So you like fill them up like this and then...
Sorry.
It didn't burst, it just hit me. I'd got concussion. All right, it's fry bread time. All right, I'll be honest. I've never done this before, so this may not work out amazing, but we'll give it a whirl. Oh, it's so sticky. I think we used too much water. Okay, bakers. Does this mean we used too much water? Was our 3/4 of a cup measurement off? Yeah, because like, I can't really make a patty. Oh, actually, I probably should have tried this at home first before I committed to doing it on camera.
Don't know how I'm gonna eat this, but we're gonna do it. Just like a...
You gonna do some honey as well?
I am.
Damn. Moment of truth.
Okay. I don't know how I eat this.
And? Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it? It looks kind of fluffy. It doesn't look too doughy.
It's a little dense, but
Has it got a good chew to it?
a little bit.
We're gonna go with some hazelnut and almond butter, naturally delicious with chocolate. I also am not much of a sweet tooth, but when in Rome. All right, there we go. 2 ingredient fry bread, cooked wrong probably, with banana and chocolate hazelnut spread.
A little crunchy.
I got some crispy bits of mine. I don't know why yours is so doughy. I just broke 3 teeth. Mmm. Oh yeah. You gotta swallow twice. What do you think?
Still pretty good though.
All right, verdict. I think I can do better, but for a first try, thumbs up. Definitely didn't suck. And I can see how having that at camp, after a long day, make that quickly, throw on some, because these packets are really cool. Because they take up no space, so you can just throw one of these in. Even if you didn't do banana, even if you just did that. Or he, like Luke from Outdoor Boys, just does honey on his, just straight honey. And everyone in the comments was like, where am I gonna see people making fry bread? Here, this is where. From now on, you guys wanting fry bread recipes, come here and I'm gonna slowly get better at it. I'll be a gourmet fry bread chef by the end of it. All right, boys, now it's just me and you. What's the over-under that we get the shits after eating that bread? I don't think Amanda's staying at my house tonight, so I think we'll be good, but definitely rolling the dice with that recipe. Dito! Come on! Come here! Come on. Good boy. Beautiful. Leaving firewood for somebody else. Trail's clear. Campfire is quenched and covered. Diesel, this hole. We're meant to leave no trace, bud. This isn't exactly leaving no trace, is it? Huh? Your little nest. Once again, big shout out to Renogy for sponsoring this episode. This thing's awesome. Good luck, everyone. I do not want to be digging out. Speed and power, guys, speed and power. Yes, 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 yes. Easy, easy, easy. No, no problem. No problem.
As long as you don't crash into a tree.
Oh. Hey guys. Oh, look at the little skinny one.
No diesel.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
You want a salt chip? I don't know who's gonna get it first. Oh. gonna get nibbled. Watch out, Diesel. There you go. Ah, that's a good one, huh? With the strawberry. There you go. Oh, hi. Hi. Bye, bitch.
See you later.
Watch out.
Watch out. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. First time camping in the new van. It's not yet a camper van, but it will be, and it's going to be badass. And even though it was just a bear van, we still had a lot of fun. And I think the dogs enjoyed it too. So if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Love to see you here again. Do the like button thing, leave a comment, leave us some fry bread recipes if you know how to make it better than we just did, I just did. I'll take that one. I feel like that was mostly my doing.
Well, to be fair, I was like, I think this is 3/4 ago. I think you need to say
a bit more. I did say a bit more. So yeah, give us some fry bread Give us some fry bread recipes. That's hard to say. Give us some fry bread recipes, and I think that's it. I'm tired. I need to go home. Remember, until next time.
Don't do anything he wouldn't do.
Get your finger out my butt.
He would do a lot.
Alright guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things. And most importantly, remember, till next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do. See ya. Damn.